Hi, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Just waiting while everyone comes in. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Can you see me? How we doing, guys? Yes, great. So it's Friday. We're going to stay on a little bit. Woohoo! Happy to be here. Hey, Asia. How you doing? Hi, Tess. I'm happy to be here too. Really happy to be here. Hey, Julie. I was thinking about today was a rainy day down at the ocean, and every day, no matter what, I go down there. I don't gauge the weather to whether I go or not. And hi, guys. Um, and it's really like this work, showing up every day. So some days we have a headache, some days we're busy, some days we feel off, some days we feel amazing, some days we feel so filled with love, some days we're in the valley, and questioning things. And just like every day, I go to the ocean. And I just noticed, like today, there was just really just a couple people there. Um, and of course, it's never about, we don't judge. So when I say that, I'm not judging why other people don't go there, but I'm just saying that we show up for ourselves in life. Good morning, Destiny. Hey, Crystal. We show up for ourselves in life over and over and over again, because really, that's all this is. It's the dance, your expression in this lifetime. So the human connection with spirit, you expressing yourself. Hey, Anna, you expressing yourself down here. And so at the end of the day, that's what you look back at. When it's time for you to cross over, it's like you'll look back at how did I show up for myself? How did I approach? Did I two shoulders in? Did I live my life, through the lens, through the through through the filter of integrity? Did I go deep? Did I journey within? That's the stuff that we look at when it's the end. It's never the end, but the end of this fleshy time. Hi, Christina. Okay, well, I've got the hiccups. That's interesting. So it's just such beautiful work, guys, when I see you guys going into self-discovery, the inside job. I had a funky week and didn't feel well, but I really focused this morning on getting really quiet in my heart and just feeling the stillness, that calmness, all is well. Exactly. Really, like for me, it would be like every day and every moment is funky if I like, so we transcend that, and just we go into the calm. When we come into that stillness, we transcend the funky, we transcend the weirdness of the world and the weirdness, hey Karen, the weirdness of our, the inner programming, the stuff that still needs release, you know, we just go deeper. So back to just how, you know, really thrilled I am to see you guys changing really quickly, and so it just has to be a willingness to let go. So it starts with the willingness where we trust. It's like, okay, I trust this. I'm just gonna show up for 60 days, 90 days. I trust myself in this and I'm gonna just do it. And then that trust, it comes into something deeper, which is this faith, because we start getting feedback from our higher self. It's like, wow, I actually am feeling calmer and I'm feeling more in my body and I'm having less of those restless thoughts, and I feel different. So that faith starts generating within you. And then we go even beyond that faith. Like I've moved beyond faith even now. And you're in a space where it's just being, you're just being. And you know that not everyone is going to be with you. Not everyone is going to go into beingness or even go into faith with you or go into trust. And that's okay too. there's a full acceptance that comes in when you come into that stillness, that depth of just being. And, you don't judge there, you love there. You don't judge your past, you don't judge others' past. You still make, choices. Absolutely. There's action steps involved, but it's of a higher frequency where if people cared to tap into you, they would really feel your love. And it just becomes about preferences, how you want to live your life. And I got to my salon and found it flooded. I laughed and said, Pura Vida, exactly. Exactly. Welcome to the jungle, my friend. So, okay, so let's get going. We're going to take some time afterwards if anyone has any questions or comments, okay? So let's get going. It's the frequencies that do the work. We're going beyond the physical here. So as we take a deep breath in, today we're just going to walk our path and just feel, what I just talked about, that trust, that faith, and then that being. So first of all, 2 feet on the ground. Place yourself wherever you want to be to walk today. So for me, I'm going to be in a forest because I love that so much, but you can be anywhere. Where is it for you? So start creating that in your mind's eye, where your path is going to be. And just feel your 2 feet, your 2 bare feet planted on the earth there. And let's just spend a few moments just getting into that stillness, that connectivity, that resonance, harmonic resonance, where we're really balanced and in the present moment. So as we take a deep breath in, just feeling the headspace, we always just scan ourselves. We need to know where we are to understand where we're going internally, where we're diving into. We need to see where we are right now, just a snapshot. So the mind, that headspace. We truly need very little when we come home to that presence. We need very little because everything gets provided for. So feeling the headspace, what's there for you? Do we still have a little bit of fear? We bring everything up and forward. Is there confusion? What's coming up there? Pulling it forward. Beautiful. Just to the surface, so we can witness with the wisdom, the breadth of perspective we can witness. Okay? And now body. How's our body doing? Are your feet sore? How is it when you walk? How are your organs? How's your blood? Just bringing up everything. Strength. How's your vitality? So pulling everything to the surface. That awareness is there. So we just take a look. That's all. We lovingly gaze at ourselves and where we're at. It's a beautiful thing. So you're really seeing it through your spirit eyes, your higher self, just lovingly taking a look. And then the heart, the part of you that never dies. Are there still lineage programs you run, ways that you act? Are you still locked into some kind of program that keeps you from being sovereign and completely free? Just feeling that out. Any addictive patterns? Again, lovingly, just feeling them coming to the surface. Maybe we're a bit clingy clingy in relationships. Why is that? Are there traumas, stories we still hold on to? Just pulling it forward beautifully, lovingly, tenderly. This is the space of no more suffering, guys. We're calling it out. We're claiming it. Okay. So now, as we take a deep breath in, we just start walking, okay, on our path. And as we walk, we're just going to leave all of that, what we just pull forward. We're just going to leave it behind, right where we started. So taking that step, that first step, as we take a breath in, that next step, a third step, a fourth step, moving forward, the fifth step, sixth step, just feeling really grounded as you walk. That seventh step, your path, the eighth step. Just feel the flow coming in. The ninth step. The 10th. The 11th. And I just want you to feel yourself needing very little. For me, I have nothing with me. I'm just walking. So as we feel that trust coming in, as we walk, what we need, what we will be provided for. So as we keep walking, if we're thirsty, a stream or a glass of water, whatever you love to drink will appear as we're walking our path. If we want to play in friendship with other beautiful humans, they will show up on your path. We don't need a lot. Beautiful relationships showing up for you as you walk and feeling that trust growing. The deeper you go, the less you need, the more that's available to you. If there's hunger on your path, what you need will be there for you. The food, the nourishment, feeling how very little we need when we are embodied. You move into faith. It's like, wow, the more I do this, the more I'm providing for myself. And feel how it's all inside. And the outside world reflects it back to you by giving you what you need. A higher order. There's no junk food here, no toxic friendships, no lack, no illness. Just two shoulders, strong legs walking your path. Your heart open. If you want adventure, there for you. And just feel the confidence as you take each step. The confidence coming in. Wow, I have my own back. And feel how you no longer need to hold on tight and cling. Feel how you can just let go, that next step, that next step. Feel the flow of your new life. Let's get quiet, guys. And as we stop here on our path, just really acknowledging the inner workings. It really is an inside job. So feel that lightness. Feel the trust, the faith, the stillness, the peace, the love, the courageousness of diving in. But then also just feel the nourishment that comes from that. The balance. That's you in harmony. And as we take a deep breath in, coming back here, into this moment, into the day, into our experiences, floods, whatever it might be, life itself. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? You guys are getting the hang of it. You're really getting the hang of it. And you build upon that. You build upon that over and over again, stronger, more connected. That inner satiation where we're finally satiated. We're filled up. And no one can take that away. Just what I needed today. Thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. So you're welcome. Does anybody have any comments, any questions? Remember, like, if you have something that you want to say, it helps other people as well. Because we're all questioned. What is the difference between enlightenment and awakening? So we awaken into enlightenment. So when we're going through an awakening, we start to realize, oh, we're not our experiences. They are just here for us to understand ourselves. And enlightenment is when we actually, um, have, so what we just did there. So we've gone into our heart, we've cleared out the distortions, the programming. So the awakening is when we're clearing out the distortions, we're clearing out the programming, we're clearing out the abuse, we're clearing out the storyline, we're clearing out anything that doesn't allow us to, be really clear and a heightened sense of awareness. So that is the process of coming into enlightenment. And when we're enlightened, that's basically meaning that we're in harmonic resonance, that we're in the present moment. When we're in the present, so the masters, people that had really mastered themselves, so like say Buddha or Jesus or, whoever it might be, there are many people that, we haven't even heard about in history that really had mastered this. And it's just that you come into that presence, and they were enlightened because they knew who they were. They knew they were dancing, their spirit, their body in complete relationship to one another. So, your spirit watching as you make these choices. So for me, like, I would rather cross over than do something that would be against me. So if something felt really out of alignment for me, I can't go that way. It would really be so painful for me that I'd rather just, I couldn't do it. So it's like that. So when you're enlightened, you make choices that are for you, but they're for everyone. They're for the collective. So enlightenment is where we are all heading. So that's that organic human where we're really in our heart. We're in the present moment, and that's this new consciousness that's coming through, and that's the oneness. So the oneness is very much, so the one event on Sunday, that's a space of coming into enlightenment, that frequency that we're working with there. So this frequency here in harmonic resonance is allowing us to awaken. We're awakening in this frequency, coming together in this space Monday to Friday. We're awakening, we're releasing. And then on Sunday, that is the space of enlightenment where you get to really feel the frequency of, mastery. And what I love about the one frequency as well is what we send out to humanity to say, hey guys, like we become the change agents for humanity. And each and every one of us, like, don't kid yourself, guys, each of you can change thousands and thousands of people's lives by just coming into your clarity. You will influence so many people around you. And it's not by something you say or something you give, it's by who you've become, because that frequency, like the sun, just starts radiating around you. So it's, that's how we change. Like I know that people around me, they don't even know necessarily why. I drove in a truck with a guy for several hours, and like he changed in front of my eyes. We were just laughing and playing music. So it's not that, oh, you have to meditate and you have to, no, it's that it's who you are, who you become. So if you're a school teacher, if you're a lawyer, if you're, have a clothing store, if you are a singer, whatever it is that you're doing, if you're in a retirement home, it's who you are, not what you do. So if my cleaning path is offending my kids, how do I handle that? Well, yeah, not everyone. So I remember when I, like, my kids, like everybody, because what happened for me, so I have 4 kids. And what happened for me is I really started allowing my kids to do more for themselves. Like when I started realizing, wait a second, like I'm not supposed to do things for people. So I really pulled back, and I realized like helping is actually a distortion. And the way that I was doing it with my friends, I was doing it with my, my family. is I was doing things for people because it was just very easy for me. I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. I'll do that because it was just very easy for me to just fix things. And I realized it was like, it's not how we're meant to do it. We're meant to empower through the strength of becoming. And so I really pulled back and allowed my kids to start taking the reins for themselves. This is when they were younger. And there was a moment there where they were like, what happened to mom? Like, what's she doing here? Mom, you're so mean. Why aren't you doing that for us anymore? Why you used to always do that. Why don't you do that for us anymore? It's like, because there's a deeper kind of love that I'm showing you. And someday you'll understand. And, there was a transition period, but then it flipped into this higher resolution for them where they realize, oh, it's like, mom's showing us what joy looks like. Mom's showing us, she's modeling out strength. She's modeling out love, a higher type of love. And so, it's temporary. Okay, Crystal, that's a temporary time. So you just keep doing it and you can tell them, I love you so much. Like I'm just getting into something really beautiful for myself. And, everybody wins. This is a space where everyone wins. It's just sometimes they might not understand at the beginning, uh, um, what it is that's happening, but they will feel it, they will feel it. Does anybody else have, yeah, you're welcome. Any comments, or have you, come into any deeper understandings or anything like that? That's what I find here too, is that it's less about questioning anymore and it's more about, there may be comments or because, questions really, and at the beginning, it's like I said, their questions are perfect. There's nothing wrong with questions, but as we come into this deeper understanding, it's like we don't need to have all the answers. Like I don't have all the answers and I'm okay with that. And that's part of the surprise of life, is not having all the answers. I want to be surprised. I wake up every day and I say, another day, surprise me, surprise me. But I know I'm safe. I know I'm going to take care of myself. I know I'm working from my heart. And I say, surprise me, because we came down here to dance and not have everything always the same. So we're less reactive, and we're more just in flow. Reactivity, you'll see people that they're really chaotic, they're really reactive, they have to reach all the time, they want to, they want immediate satisfaction. I don't need anything immediately anymore. I don't need that. I can wait. I can wait for an eternity if I need to. If it doesn't feel in alignment, I'm not going to react. Beautiful work in harmonic resonance today. These words came into my heart. I walk the wild edges of the dragon's land, the wind, and I open our arms wide to receive that wonder, remembering the part of me that also flies. Yeah, exactly. So beautiful. Okay, I have shivers. So, when we feel and hear truth, it's just a knowing. It's like everything stops. And that's truth written through the heart, Christine. And, to me, these are the miracle is when we find ourselves again. That's the miracle, because anything can happen then. Anything can happen when you fall back into your heart. We become miracle makers, big and small. I see it every day, all day long. all around me. It's not parting the ocean. It's not turning water into wine. It's knowing that you hold the keys to your kingdom and everything is there for you. Okay? So I'm going to go. It's time to go again, guys. I love you so much. I hope to see you at 1. You're welcome, Elaine. Keep going. Please keep sharing. Lots of people are coming into the space, new people. Guys, thank you for doing that. And please just keep inviting people, because I do this from my heart, and you sharing it out is a beautiful reciprocation to the space. Love you too. You're welcome, Beth. Hasta pronto. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.